We're almost there. Thank you for sharing your time and efforts today. So I wanted to have an opportunity to discuss some issues regarding education and perhaps some women's issues in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, my name is Azhar Zafar. I am Saudi woman. I have 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. I have my bachelor's degree in Islamic studies. Then I have my master degree in gifted and talented education. It's from University of Houston.
From Houston?
Yeah, from Houston.
Did you go to Houston or
yeah.
did you stay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to USA. I lived there for like almost 9 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I studied there like language, English language, and some about computer. Then I have a course about early childhood. I took my master, then I returned back. It is the first time for me here to work after I came back from USA.
Very well to be independent.
So that's you, but in terms of Saudi itself.
Yeah. So outside your coast, we have schools for girls and school for boys.
Yes.
All the curriculum is the same sometimes. Now it will be the same. Before we have like different little bit, but the same subject.
Okay.
Like science, math, and everything. The book is different, but the same curriculum is outside. Yeah. For the girls, it's more harder than the boys. The boys, because they like to study all the girls, but the boys just like to play all the time.
Football and
So,
driving and things. And the girls can't go outside the home alone. That's
this is about the tradition things. It's different between people.
Yeah, but
what different also about the PE in government schools.
No
PE for girls.
Yeah.
This is the different. But for the boy, they have many things for the PE.
Yeah.
But for private
the girls
schools,
have arts.
Yeah, art. I mean the PE. But for private school, for many years, they integrate.
My school, when I was in the school, I had PE.
You're still young. Yeah. It's private school or
private school.
Yeah. In private school, they have a lot of them have PE, swimming or say basketball or anything. But for government school, there is no PE. They think it's they're scared about the girls. Maybe they fall down. Maybe something bad happened to me. This is the way they are thinking. The girls, we have to take care of them. Or maybe we will fall down something. But the boys, okay, he always go out.
Get him harsh.
To
be good man.
So it's more like a protection rather than not allowing them for another reason.
Yeah, not because they don't trust them.
The background of all, basically, of our culture and traditions is Islam. It's all about protecting women. Even driving thing, it's out of protecting women. If I get lost, somebody is very big and most of it is desert.
Yes.
If I get lost in the highway,
what can I do?
Who's going to protect me? No, it is the duty of a Muslim man to protect a Muslim woman if he doesn't know her. But this country is big and many immigrants are coming here and many strangers are going around. So it's not safe. I used to drive in Qatar and I had Jordanian license and Qatari one still valid. And I don't drive here even if they would allow me.
Did you drive in the United States?
Yes, and I have my
license.
My license until now.
Right. Okay. And have you ever driven? Never. Okay.
Okay. But for driving also, we can talk about this.
Sure, of course, anything.
Yeah. They refused to the woman to drive here because they, like she said, they are scared about her. Maybe something bad coming. And this is also for a lot of activities here in Saudi Arabia, and also why we wear hijab. This is like part of this.
Why we cover?
Why we cover. So always we have to be covered because maybe we scare somebody maybe thinking about bad things for her or doing something bad. In everywhere, in every place, there's a lot of things, problems happen.
Could we say it in more like frank way, since it's going to be for also intellectual people who's going to watch us? Sexual harassments don't happen to a woman that's wearing hijab as much as it's happening to a woman who is not wearing. I didn't wear hijab until I was 30. And I used to feel that guys around me, whether it's in work or in university, would step in and be bold to talk to me and just be like nice. But after I started wearing hijab, I feel like people I am imposing more like respect. they show more respect and they know there's distance between both of us, so they wouldn't try to stretch that relationship to more than say hi.
Azhar, can I ask you a question? Did you wear the hijab in Texas when you were there? Or
yes.
You did,
yes.
all the time.
But
and did you have any reverse problems?
No.
Nobody ever treated you poorly or gave you any racist comments because you wore this?
For me, no. At all.
Fantastic. That's good. That's good.
But
and
I wear another color. I don't like to wear black, out in Saudi Arabia. This is like tradition things, black. So I wear different color. But
so you were there from 2000, 2001?
I'm sorry?
You were in the United States
yes.
from 2001?
September 11th?
September 11th, I was there.
You were there?
Yes.
And so after September 11th, and we found out that some Saudis were there,
yes.
did people change their view and how they reacted to you and how they treated you? Nothing?
No. They respect all the Muslim people and they
Fantastic.
understand what Islam means and what this happened. They understand more,
The beauty about different people that as much as we listen to them, they also listen to us.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they, accusing us. There are misconceptions in
yes.
some,
Well,
for some
there's
people.
so many misconceptions, and for me, I'm very lucky. I've traveled all over the world, and for me, the two countries that surprised me the most, Pakistan and Saudi Arabia, more than any other two countries.
Yeah.
I've been to about 70 countries, and usually when I go, I have an idea of what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
Pakistan and Saudi Arabia are the two places that have blown me away with the level of education, the worldliness of people, the English level, and just their outlook on life. Because I think in the Western media we're always getting this image of what it's going to be like here. And I'll be very honest with you, I don't know anybody in Canada that wore a hijab and a abaya. And so for me, I have this idea, and when I first came here I was quite nervous. And even now, because I'm ignorant, I don't know how I'm supposed to act and things, and this is a learning process for me as well. And so I guess it's the level of education and the openness and the friendliness. Some of my students' parents here have been the most incredible parents I've ever had to deal with. The most supportive and really encouraging their kids. So this has been a real eye-opener for me as well. And I think, and that's what's great about KAUST. We get these opportunities to really understand different cultures.
Yeah.
And I think the media does an unfair,
people.
Yeah, we're all people, and that's the beauty of KAUST. So let's move on a little bit here. I have a few other questions. Mainly about, can we talk about the concept of beauty and women here in Saudi Arabia, maybe the way you dress and appearance, and is one thing that makes me very interested, or one thing that's very interesting to me, is when I go to a shopping mall here, I see so many beautiful clothes, but then it's a rule that everybody has to wear an abaya. So I don't quite understand the link between beauty and fashion and women's. Do you want to try that?
Okay. We like to be beauty all the time, but we don't show our beauty to everybody.
Right.
So this is why we wear wonderful dresses, we put makeup, we go to salon and do everything. But we don't show it for everybody, for stranger men.
Yes.
For our family, so we can show us like my relative, my son, my uncle, my dad, my husband. So everybody can show me like every Western woman. Can show me like that, but
with your friend,
with my friend, or there are men, but
all
the women can see
and everything, but only girls.
Girls. But
So
some strange men,
we do everything, only with girls.
Yeah, men. In social life, men would sit in separate places from us.
Yes.
So I can show all my beauty as a
But don't you feel And I'm gonna make myself sound like a silly Westerner. But for me, and from the way we grew up, we do everything to look good for the opposite sex. Well, I think not everybody, but a lot of people do.
I'll answer that.
Okay, go ahead.
I got that.
Go ahead.
Go,
It's okay. I'm gonna say it as simple as I can.
Okay.
For us, I'm the one who's supposed to feel that.
That's great.
First.